This is Todd. I'm going to do a sound check in a moment, and then while we're waiting for that, I want to talk a little bit about Blast Attack, and then we'll jump into this. So Blast Attack right here, one of the cool figures from a long time ago. A friend and I were talking on the phone, and he was like, hey, I think Blast Attack is part of the Snake Men. I said, well, in one of the old comics he was, but he's actually an evil warrior. And he goes, no, take a look at your classics. So I pulled out my classics, Blast Attack, and sure enough, it says Snake Men right on there. And I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. So I decided to go back and check what the 80s version was. And so I went and searched through all my comics trying to see if I can find a Blast Attack ad or something else that had it on there. And then I found these card backs that I had and started looking through those. And I actually have a Blast Attack card back from the 80s. Because I actually bought one time and opened them up from eBay. And on here it just says Evil Blast Attack or Blast Apart Robotic Warriors. All it says on there. It does say evil. It doesn't say nothing about Snake Men. And it probably says he flies apart, I'm guessing, or something like that. But on the back, it doesn't show what faction he belongs to. So I was reading up here, and it says Horde Trooper, a mosquito, or sneak up on Blast Attack suddenly. So obviously he's not part of the Horde, otherwise he wouldn't be blasting the evil Horde people. So could be Snake Men, could be evil warriors. So I went and found a King Hiss card, because I actually opened a King Hiss one time too. And on this one here, it talks about the Snake Men, and then it shows 3 of them right there. So we got King Hiss, of course, because that's who it's about. I used to love this cool graphic, right? There he is. Hey, buddy. And then all of a sudden, whoosh, and all the Snake Men come out from behind the trees. That's why I really wanted to make a tree. Here's my tree right here. Just so the Snake Men could sneak out from behind it, because that would be kind of a cool feature. So, but unfortunately this tree is not very thick and nobody can really hide behind it very easily. But someday I'll have some tree trunks I'm going to make. So again, this does not spell out what it is. So, like I said, in the comics, it does show he's a Snake Men faction. But it's just in one comic, and it's the one that comes with King Hiss. But I decided to go back and find some box art, and I found one online of Sarad. Is that how you say his name? Oops. What? Hold on a second. My computer's being, or my Facebook, or my iPad's being a stink. There it is. All right. So I found one of Sarad here, and it shows the movie He-Man figures, and then it shows the Heroic Warriors, and then it shows the Evil Warriors, and there is Blast Attack under the Evil Warriors mantle. So he really is supposed to be part of the Evil Warriors, and then you can see there's the Snake Men down below there as well. So you can see that the Snake Men did exist at the time, if you got Squeeze and Snake Face there, but when they originally made him, he was supposed to be an evil warrior. So that brings me back to what I was talking about earlier. And then I'll jump into the mask in a second. Sorry, guys. This has just been bugging me ever since my friend Steve pointed it out to me today. I'm like, come on, man. I mean, I always put him with the Snake Men because of the comic. So, let's see. That's the Sarad comic. Okay. Let's come up here to search. There we go. And his name's spelt weird. They just don't put Blast Attack like you would think. It is A-T-T-A-K. So you got to type in A-T-T-A-K to find him. And of course you get Attack Track and everything else. Dragon Walker, Attack Track. Here's Blast Attack. So I'm guessing this is probably where it's at. And it's probably the thing picked it up wrong. And you can see here he's part of the Snake Men. Yep, and basically, let's see, I think it was made by him. Why do I have to babysit this walking tea kettle? Bring me my latest creation. Oh, there we go. So according to this, King Hiss made him, according to the comic that came with the figures. And Revenge of the Snake Men is the mini comic. And according to Revenge of the Snake Men, King Hiss is the one that created him, and so that's why I always put him with a snake man. Anyway, let's see who we have in the chat now, and then we'll dive into what this video is really about. I just kind of waste some time at the beginning to get an audience built up. So that's enough about Blast Attack. Blast Attack! Alright, so... yeah, in the mini comics, I believe he summoned Ninjor and oh, hold on, it's on the back. Yeah, and Scareglow is who he actually summoned. I don't think I've seen him summon Blast Attack. But anyway, I'm not going to go to that comic right now. This will take a while to find it. Hey, Mark44 Prime, thanks for joining us. So let's go ahead and do our fit check. So this is the one that I made last night. And looking at it, I had a hole right here because it was just a little too narrow in this area. And it ended up busting through right where his ear is. Or some part of his bump on his eye right here, I guess is what happened. And so I made one a little bit wider. And I actually like it looking wider. It actually looks more fierce. So it's kind of cool that it's actually wider. And of course I left the snout long. And let's see. You can see how far his face fits inside there. Let's give this a try and see. You know what? That fits pretty nice. It's a little tad bit loose. I did give it some extra playroom in there. But it does go on there easily. He's got a spot for his nose right here. And by the time this is all painted and stuff, it'll probably fit just right on there. So there you go. There is the cool helmet for this figure now. Way cooler than this. I mean, this is hideous. I don't even know how this got through. Looks like some kind of crazy bird thing. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like that new helmet? I guess I could have made it a little bit tighter. So now he can be sporting a helmet just like his little brother. Now I did print it in low resolution because I wanted to do a fit check first, but I think it's a lot better than the Hawk helmet. Wow, Brick, that's good to know that you like the new helmet. Yeah, I just couldn't. Let's just stick this thing on there so you guys can see what it looks like. It's just so strange the way it's swept back so far. I don't know. I just cannot. I'm just not a fan of it. Maybe it'll grow on me like the 2000X sword did originally. But as of right now, it just looks... it's the worst part of the whole entire figure, I think, is that helmet. And the saddle's cool. I don't mind the face sculpt of the tiger underneath. That's not too bad. And people complained about that too. But he just needed something different. Oh, that's the first one. And there is that helmet. I might just make it a tad little bit smaller on the sides. So I did purposely make it wider so that would fit on there easy. But me, I made it just a little bit too wide. The reason why this video is running a little late today is I had a problem with trying to get it off the printer. It would not come off the printer. So I had to fight it for a while. Lots of water, lots of hot water. Lots of scraping. What's funny is the supports for it are still stuck on the printer. So let me know what you think. Yay, nay. Nope, I actually like the saddle. I'm not going to do another saddle. Now, I am planning, hopefully, if all goes well, to turn mine into King Grayskull's mount. So I'm going to take and swap out the head, the armor, and a different top on it. So, and then take a green wash and wash him with a darker green. Being he's bigger than this Battle Cat, he'd make a good steed for King Grayskull if he had the big old bushy head fur. And I've already taken the head off. For those that weren't here last night, come on off. There we go. Ugh. You guys can see the inner workings now. Ugh. So you can kind of see how that head looks. I'm just curious. Where is my Cringer? I want to see how Cringer's head fits on there, because it's the same type of connection. It's a little bit wider, so I cannot fit the Cringer custom head that I made, because it is just a tad little bit wider than the other one is. But it's funny, it's the same style of connection. Yep, you can see it there. It's just a little bit bigger, slightly, so I can't get it to fit in there. But I'll do the same kind of deal I did with this head. I guess it's out of the picture a little bit. But it will be the big old bushy head to go on here. And then, of course, like I said, the 2000X saddle and the 2000X cuffs on there. Hey, thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. You rock, man. Thanks for the donation. And if you haven't checked it out, do check out Nerf Curator's channel. Triple B, he got some awesome Nerf stuff going on there. All right. Sell these, please. That is the plan. Will you treat the eyes similarly? You know, I'm not sure how I'm going to do the eyes. I may just sell a bunch of the helmets unpainted and have you guys do what you want with them. I'm not sure. I may do some painted ones just to put on eBay because it is a pain to paint. I lost the other side of the guy's head just to see what they end up going for, because I really dislike trying to paint the details on stuff. Not totally my forte on that. I see some people do much better job doing the Cringer heads than I did. So yeah, I'm not sure. Those eyes are kind of cool looking, but I may just do something simple like the original Classics one with just 2 tones or 3 tones. But I'll try to match this color and not this color. Actually, it does look better in the front though, with the thing being wider. So I may just make it just a little bit more narrow and then try to print another fit test for tomorrow night. All right, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. I'm not sure how much yet. I haven't decided. It depends on how much effort it takes. So after I get it all ready to go, then I will decide on the prices and stuff. I hate to quote prices ahead of time because it may take different materials than I think. I'm probably going to coat it in resin, so it takes more effort after I get this done to make it smoother. And so I will figure the prices out later. All right, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys next video. Bye now. Oh, my eBay name? My eBay name is Hebro, Key-Bro. Thanks for asking. If you go to some of my other videos, like the one I just did today, I actually have a link to my eBay right on it. So if you want to check out that link. Right now, I have one of the helmets for Panther for sale on it. That's all I got right now. But all right, cool, you guys. Thanks. Talk to you next video. Bye now.